Street type, gotta get some money if I ain't got none. All it takes is a steamer and a motherfucking gun. Need about 2 or 3 niggas, but not really, cause I kinda feel safe walking straight with my 9 milli.
Young Wild nigga shit. Hey, look. Nobody cares when you down and out.
So the first, if you can, just break down the first line and what does it mean to you?
Plain and simple. Nobody cares when you're down and out. You steady trying to figure shit out, you know. When you ain't got nothing going for you, or whether you're trying or not, you know, not too many people really give a damn. So it is what it is.
And when you said ain't too many choices, were you talking about like in your personal, you know what I'm saying, just what you kind of see, or what you know what I'm saying?
The second line, ain't too many choices. Niggas that I know take to the streets of the block. Yeah, like
is that what you going for, or?
I mean,
are you just
you are a product of your environment at the end of the day. That's how I see it. Where I'm from, you're not necessarily handed a lot of chances, especially if you're my color and if you're a male like myself. To be honest with you, you know, your chances are slim. So when you mess up once, whether you juvenile or not, you know, it's kind of.
Ain't too many choices, niggas that I know take to the streets of the block. Sad when I only traded in these habits, how to put heat to the rock. Never got his soul, this shit is on hold, so other ways they lease to the rock. Yeah, we got the same color, but they brought up different. When you raised by the streets, the sin is your religion.
All right, what you mean by that last part? Because, you know, a lot of people did, I felt like that was one of the parts that stood out to me that I was like, okay, what does he mean by that? When you said, yeah, we got the same color, but they were brought up different. See, when you was raised in the streets, sinning's your religion.
Well, what happens in the streets? First question you ask yourself, what goes on? You know, it's a lot of robbery. You know, it's a lot of drugs. You know, it's prostitution, kidnapping, extortion, a lot of acts of felonies and such. But I mean, that's what goes on in the streets. So when you take it to the streets, what you expect to get?
Up in the kitchen, and when the pockets feeling like you get the dough kicking. Man, it's so sad how they do my people in the system, and they so blind getting money is their only mission. Half of y'all ain't lived in houses having no vittles. So how these crackers got the right to go and judge niggas? And no, I am not just another nigga talking shit up on the race car. These justice prosecutors are some jokers, don't buy, just look at their face card. The way they trading up niggas, you think that they trading some cars for baseball. You lock up a child and they go home and kiss on your daughter. I swear that I hate y'all. No remorse, no remorse. Didn't even bat an eye.
Let me ask you on that on them last few bars. You lock up a child and they go home, kiss on your daughter. I swear that I hate y'all. What does that mean to you, man? And why does it stand out in that whole verse?
Well, it's just I don't want to call it irony. I don't know if that's the correct word I want to use, but like you look at the situation, like the court system, the whole law system, honestly, is ran by white people, you know, and so they end up judging minorities, everybody, you know. So how do they look at the minority already? If we're gonna be honest about it, you know, they don't really see us as shit. So
I also want to give you kudos though on that, because you said the way that they trading off niggas, you'll think they traded some baseball cards or something like that. Like that's crazy.
It's that simple. Like it's a game to them.
You know what I mean?
It's a game to them. You know, like I'll give you him, you give me that. All right, well, add this and that, or take this away. Sure, you got a deal. It's that simple, and then they go to lunch.
When they said mandatory 25, that boy only 17. What do you know about that time? But this shit happens every day. Saw your nigga fall in line. The prison system is the joke, no teaching on how to keep from coming back again. Only home 2 months, what happened? You guessed it, he going right back again. Prison system is the new slavery. Listen, you hit it with cracking, man. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Snitch is their favorite acronym. I be trying to tell my niggas, play with fire, you get burned. By the time they start to listen, they already in the urn. Man, I'm on all of excuses, but I know I'm right from wrong. Starting to think they want the glass, so they get out and drop a song. First day out, my nigga.
All right, if you can, bro, just give me a paraphrase of how and why you wrote that song and like what it meant to you when you wrote it.
When I first wrote that, I was actually in the airport after seeing some close friends of mine in Maryland. But I just got to the airport and we had just went out. and playing beats, and it came on as soon as it struck, I don't know, something in me just was like, oh, I feel that.
Bro, that's a powerful
It's gonna
song.
take
Though,
off. Let's
like,
go with it, take this route with it. You know, I just felt that rowdy, roguish type energy right there. You know, so yeah.
she was only God entertained.
Mhm.
What is it? Explain it. Like, if you can say like only God entertained and explain it in detail. Like, is that your company?
Only God Entertained is my company. Only God Entertained is a lifestyle. It is what it says. It is simply that. Only God Entertained. You got to remember, you're here for a purpose. So whatever that is, you got to really find that first and then zone in on that. So, and when you only focus on the higher power, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's only God Entertained. Because when you let these lower level beings and their energy and their whispers and things they show you, you let that get your distraction, you entertaining that. Nah, that has your attention. So when you only got entertained, you focusing only on God.
All right. And if I go to your Spotify and I just want to like, how do you define your music? What would you say your musical style is like?
Uh, I can do some of everything, honestly. If you like that R&B, I have those types of tracks. If you like real rap, I definitely am that. I like real rap. I like substance with my music. I don't know. I'm just like that. I'm a nerdy guy. Excuse me.
If you so, one thing I can't ask. I noticed, bro. Your fans are like they growing, bro. So, if you had like one message or one album to give to somebody for them to become a new fan, which album would that be, and what would your message be with that album?
I would give them bullshit, you know, because I want them to get that type of introduction
So,
to me.
Bullshit is the name of the album.
Bullshit. That is the album. I would give them bullshit. Sound funny, right? But that's why you listen to it. You be like, why does nigga name some bullshit? And you play it like, oh, this ain't no
Okay.
bullshit.
And then you have if you had to give your, you know what I'm saying, a new fan like a message with that, what would you tell them? Enjoy, or you know what I mean?
Within
Make you
that
happy.
album, I don't know if I would say it's a message to be gained from that, because it's just so much and it's a lot of different songs. If I had to give them like some type of thought of me, I like them to see that I can, one, rap, two, I can carry a melody, and just kind of my diversity, you know, like beat selection, words flow, you know, all that as well. So
Moss Fest tour, if we can talk about that real quick.
what's
Tour.
up?
You actually performed at Moss Fest tour and got selected to go to the upcoming round, if I'm correct, right?
I did. Yeah. So Saudi had a festival, kind of like a showcase, if you will, just going on within the area. So I signed up, and I didn't know it was like another round of it, if you will. So, you know, I just went out there, and that was honestly my very first performance ever too. So, especially
dope.
as Pat Saydat, but yeah, did that, and I got selected to go to the next round within Atlanta, and that's December 4th and 5th. So that should be fun, you know, getting a,
Dope.
you know. So.
So are you doing new songs at the performance, or are you doing what you did at the last one? I'm just asking for me.
I don't know. Guess you gotta come see, man. So it was quite a few acts there.
How many you say?
I want to say about 25, 20 to 25 plus, you know. Yeah. And out of the people that got selected, I want to say it was it was bigger than what I thought it would have been, but it was about a good 15 and maybe 12 to 15. But I was one of the selections. I felt like I deserved to be there. You know, I ain't in front of them, but I did feel like I was even the best act there. You know, but I mean, yeah.
So when the Atlanta show come around, it's just gonna be bigger, I'm guessing.
Well, once you manifest what you want to do, you put it into play next. So there you go.
How would you describe your core audience, listening audience?
I want to say they're hurt people. I want to say they're emotional. I feel like they're they find some healing in my music. I feel like people, like I spoke of earlier with the substance, I feel like those listeners as well, they enjoy to hear something refreshing and something new, if you will, kind of within this era from what's the usual music. So I think that I want to say the average Joe, but they more of your people, you know, they're in touch with what's going on.
Yeah. And then you